So, last piece of the lesson, family. Last week we talked about worshiping in Ruach and Emet, worshiping in spirit and truth. Yehoshua came for grace and truth, grace and Emet. Sometimes when we have the hardness of the law and we're not operating in the newness of the spirit, we can become something called over-righteous and over-wise, and that can affect how you enjoy your life. Okay? So let's look at it. Ecclesiastes 7 and 16, Aki.
Kohelet 7:16. Be not righteous over much, neither make thyself over wise.
Cain.
Why shouldest thou destroy thyself?
Cain, be not righteous over much or over wise. Okay? So, for example, we talked about how the law is good last week, right? And we talked about how one of the laws is honor the Shabbat. And, the Shabbat day is for no rest or for no work, and it's for rest. Okay? When you're over righteous, you make commandments of men. So you begin to decide what people should and shouldn't be doing on the Shabbat day. Not what you and your house should do, but what everybody should be doing. Okay? And sometimes people get a little carried away, overzealous, over righteous, over wise in how they apply the law. With that being said, using the Shabbat as an example, people will say you can't move, you can't get up, you can't take a shower, you can't brush your teeth, you can't heat up your food. That's all work and these things. You're making commandments of men, and you're being over righteous. What do the words say? It says no servile work. So do no servile work. Enjoy ra'ah, the fruits of your labor, which is your rest on the holy Shabbat day. That doesn't mean go out and break it. Remember, it says we have to have white raiments. That means without spot. Keeping our head anointed with Yehoshua HaMashiach at all times. The law is good. What you do with it can make you wise or can make you over-wise, can make you righteous or over-righteous. Yeah, one time, Monkey.
Kohelet 7:16. Be not righteous over much, neither make thyself over wise. Why shouldest thou destroy thyself?
Okay, why shouldest thou destroy thyself? Because you have created a hard heart who wants to follow after the commandments of men, not the doctrine of Elohim. That's why this lesson is important after worshiping in spirit and truth. If I did this before, you guys wouldn't know what I'm talking about. But we have to worship in Ruach and Emet, spirit and truth. Hallelujah. Hallelujah.